Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. This past week I had the absolute pleasure of spending some time with the MULLYs, Jim and Tomoko, Mully5150, Warm Earth Strat on YouTube, and TMK8558 on Twitter, YouTube, and what else. Anyway, they came over from Japan for a few days, my very first time meeting them, and had an absolute great time with them here. And Jim asked me if I was a Scotch or a bourbon man, and I told him I was recently on a bourbon kick. So he did me the great honor of bringing a bottle of bourbon. Now this is American Honey. It's manufactured by Wild Turkey, a very reputable bourbon brand. And this isn't the first time I have had a honey flavored liquor. I've had Jim Beam, no, sorry, not Jim Beam, but Jack Daniel's Honey this past summer. That was a very unique drink. So I'm gonna try American Honey here by Wild Turkey. I'll open it up. And the very first thing that when you open American Honey, you get a faint hint of the typical bourbon smell. But more importantly, you get the sense that it is very special. You can smell honey, a hint of orange, and maybe something else. So let's take a look. You can see that compared to bourbon, it's fairly yellow. So, yeah, not very strong in terms of smell, but let's see how we do. That's very nice. So, American Honey, you do not have, you absolutely do not have the bourbon taste. No, not at all. Not as it begins, not as it finishes. It's very sweet, and to be perfectly honest, I wasn't expecting to like this as a neat drink. On the card that comes with the American Honey, there are 3 recommended ways to serve it. Neat, with soda, and with ginger ale. Now I would like to add one other recommendation with that, and since we are in the winter season, I have a feeling that perhaps using this as a base for a hot toddy might prove beneficial. As you drink it, you instantly feel something different in your mouth. It doesn't have the same bite as a bourbon. It goes back very tangy, and I would have to say that this tastes more like an orange liqueur than a honey. More like a orange with honey than just a pure honey. I think this is a great liqueur. I think this is a great honey bourbon. And I have to say that some other ways that we have enjoyed honey flavored bourbons have been with sweet tea vodka and with lemonade. And this also goes very well with, say, a cola. So a bourbon and Coke would go very well. That's a very sweet bourbon and Coke. If you like sweeter flavored alcohols, this is a very nice one. 35.5% alcohol by volume, so it's not too strong if you're watching your alcohol content, but pretty nice, pretty nice. Jim, Tomoko, thank you very much for this honey bourbon. I really do appreciate it. What I'd like to know is, have you ever had a honey flavored bourbon, a honey flavored whiskey? What is your preferred drink? I personally really like it mixing with either the sweet tea vodka or with lemonade. I think that is definitely one of my favorite ways to enjoy it. So leave a comment down below. As always, as I find new beverages, I will share them with you. Until next time, remember to be true to yourself and always be awesome.